What up, it's me, A to Z, and we're back with more Pokemon Fire Red. Last time, we caught Moltres, so we have all 3 of the legendary birds. Thank the Lord we are done with that. Anyway, and we made it back to mainland, took the shortcut back up to Pallet Town. We visited home. It's been a while since we've been home. Been a good 29, 30 episodes or something. No, 29, because this is episode 30. And we made it back to Viridian City, and we have unfinished business. Remember this gym we saw in the second episode that we couldn't get in? It's finally open. So we are finally gonna walk into this gym and get our final badge. My god, this is it, guys. The last gym of the game. Can you just believe we've come such a long way? Here it is. Yo, champ in the making. Even I don't know the Viridian gym leader's identity. But one thing's certain, this will be the toughest of all the gym leaders. Also, I heard the trainers here like ground-type Pokemon. So yeah, this is a ground-type gym. Viridian Pokemon gym leader, unknown. Nobody knows who this gym leader is, apparently. Well, if you played this game before, the original games, you do have an idea who this gym leader is. But yep, the unknown gym leader, winning trainers. Gary! This is what happens. This is what happens when Bill drags us along to the friggin' islands and he wants us to do favors for him. Gary finally gets to catch up and he gets the last badge before we do. Also, he knows who the gym leader is now and we don't. Friggin' Gary, I swear to God, I can't wait for the day where I finally shut him up once and for all. Anyway, there's a lot of trainers here, and before we get going, I just want to show a team shakeup. Dratini. That's right, guys, I got me a Dratini, meaning I drafted out Pidgeot. I know, Pidgeot's been with us since the beginning, but this might not be the end of Pidgeot. We'll see him again, I'm pretty sure, but and I'll get to why in a later episode, but yeah, I have a Dratini. Now, you're probably wondering why the hell he's level 49 and he's not a Dragonair yet. I'm going to explain that right now. Heh, you must be running out of steam by now. Buddy, I just got started. I don't know why they give you the option of fighting that trainer first, and then he says, I don't know, it's a little bit weird. Anyway, yep, he's got a Sand Slash, so as you can see, this gym is riddled with ground types. So yeah, Dratini's level 49. Now, as I've said before, if you level up your Pokemon but you don't evolve them, they learn moves earlier. So, that's actually a good reason to not evolve your Pokemon immediately. Because at level 50, Dratini will actually learn Outrage, which is one of the best Dragon-type moves out there. It's pretty much a Dragon-type version of Thrash. There's only 90 in this game, right? I'll get rid of Dragon Rage, I don't need it. But yep, Dratini now knows Outrage, meaning that he can just go crazy. Dragon types are only super effective against other Dragon types, so you might think it's not like super worth it, but I find a use for it, to be perfectly honest. Anyway, also I should mention, ton of off-screen training has been done. The team is now in their 50s. Everybody's in their 50s now. Rhydon is just at level 50 while everyone else is in their mid-50s. Lapper's 53. I've done a lot of training with them. Everybody is now caught up, so we are all good on that front. We're gonna need to be because we're gonna be fighting some tough Pokemon coming up soon. Things might be in their 30s now, but believe me, the level creep gets real once we beat this gym. Alright, Graveler. Oh, geez, this is gonna be one of those 5 Pokemon things. It's just, here's the thing. This episode is really gonna be mostly, not just mostly, the entire episode is gonna be the gym, if I'm gonna be perfectly honest. I'm just gonna have this entire episode be the gym, and then we're gonna cut it there. And then, like, future episodes are just going to be taking care of business before we head on to the final areas. Because we are coming up to the end. Like, this is it. Final badge. Then we have maybe, like, a few things just to go over. A few things that I forgot to, like, pick up throughout the adventure that I'll show off. And then we're just going to head off to the Pokemon League. There is really not that much left for us to do, if you think about it. Like, it honestly feels like yesterday when we just got Charmander and we walked into Viridian City for the first time. Now we have a whole goddamn army. Oh, you should see, I've caught a bunch of things in between the recording sessions, because it's been a few days since I've recorded last. I think it's been about a week now that I think about it. You ran out of gas, but yeah, I've caught a bunch of things, including this Dratini, who is now evolving. See, this happens every time. I get a Pokemon, it evolves instantly. Remember Shelter and Execute? Executor's sticking around, Cloyster's sitting around in the box, but he might come back, you never know. But here we are, we finally have Dragonair. Now, if I had waited to, if I just evolved Dratini the moment he hit level 30 and became Dragonair, we wouldn't be learning Outrage until, like, level 56. Alright, yeah, alright. So, I mean, it's just, I think it's better that I did what I did, instead of just, having him go past the level which he evolves into Dragonite, just to learn Outrage. Because I think, Dragonite doesn't learn Outrage until the 60s. Which, that's honestly, like, not worth it in any way, shape, or form. Anyway, Dragonair, use your new Outrage attack. And that should one-hit kill, because Dragonair is amazing. I mean, he's not OP yet. Like, just wait until, freaking he becomes Dragonite. That's when he's gonna become OP. So yeah, I don't think I'm gonna fight every trainer in this gym. I'm gonna just like half of them, and I guess just talk about things. This is what I do on A to Z Gaming. I talk about things. Welcome aboard. Oh, I know what I can talk about now. Here's something really interesting that I just watched this morning. So, I don't know how many of you guys watch Game Theory. Maybe a lot of you, maybe none of you, I don't know. But yeah, I've seen a few episodes of Game Theory, and there's this one episode of Game Theory that it came out in June, but I haven't seen until now. And it's about Gary's Eradicate. About the whole, the theory concerning we killed it, and Gary is crying over its remains in the Lavender Tower, which it's a pretty interesting theory if you think about it. But the thing is, they actually refute that theory, and they give a very good reason for doing so, which I never really thought about. Now, okay, to be honest, I always knew that the killing Gary's Eradicate was just a theory, a game theory. Haha, I'm so clever. But I knew it really wasn't like an actual theory, because I mean, it wasn't like it didn't actually happen. The game never confirmed this. I knew this was just people up in the internet making up stuff, but they actually come up with a really good reason as to why that theory might be false. And it's something that's really obvious that I've never looked at myself. It's the levels. If you remember, when we fought Gary for the third time and he had that Rattata was level 15. Then when we fought Gary on the SSN, he had Eradicate at level 16. Now that doesn't add up, because as I'm sure you guys know, Rattata doesn't evolve into Eradicate until level 20. So really the only logical explanation is that, I'm not gonna go that way. I think I'm just gonna fight this black belt. The only logical explanation is that it's a different Rattata Eradicate, unless Gary cheats. The only other explanation would be Gary cheating, which, honestly, I can believe that because we've seen how many times Gary's cheated, fucking flinching my Zigzagoon 5 times in a goddamn row. Yes, I'm still bitter about that. This was more than 2 weeks ago, but I'm still bitter about it. Ridiculous. Anyway, but yeah, it makes sense if you think about it. Just that entire thing about, them being different Rattatas and Eradicates. So it would be very plausible that he might just have switched out his Eradicate instead of us killing it, which I guess that takes away the fun factor of it, but I don't know. To be honest, I'm still gonna stand by the fact that I killed that Eradicate dead. I think you're gonna be the last trainer that we fight, and then, because that'll move you out of the way and we can go up there. I'm the Karate King, your fate rests with me. But yeah, I guess that's something really creepy and interesting to think about, if you want to think about that. I don't know, it's weird. Alright, Dragonair is just cleaning up house, doing a great job right now. I'm glad we finally have Dragonair with us. It's gonna be nice to have a broken dragon type on this team, which, is not gonna be used for much, because like I said, we are coming up to the end of the game, unfortunately. But I mean, what can you do? And Dragonite, keep doing what you're doing. You're doing great. Killing this Karate King. It's weird because this is a ground type gym, even though we're fighting types. Okay, now I'm worried that... No, we still keep going for a third turn. Because the problem is with Outrage in this game is that you don't find out whether you're confused or not until the next Pokemon gets sent out. In later games, the confusion kicks in after you KO that Pokemon. So, like, you'll still have your Pokemon out there, but then all of a sudden you'll just see those little birds going cuckoo, cuckoo, and then you're like, shit, I'm confused. Anyway, Return of the Warp Tiles. I forgot to mention, there's a whole segment of this gym over there with warp tiles and everything, which was painful to navigate if you were doing the original games. Ooh. Is that who I think it is? Is that who I think it is? I mean, this isn't a surprise to you if you've played this game before, which is not a surprise to me, but hyping up for dramatic effect. Giovanni's the gym leader of Viridian Gym. Welcome to my hideout. It shall be so until I can restore Team Rocket to its former glory. But you have found me again, so be it. This time I'm not holding back. Once more, you shall face Giovanni, the greatest trainer. This is it. Our final battle, our final gym leader. Giovanni wants his revenge, and we are gonna take him out once and for all. His first Pokemon is Rhyhorn at level 45 with Takedown, Rock Blast, Scary Face, and Earthquake. So remember, these are all ground types, meaning any electric type is going to be useless to you. So Jolteon's not going to be doing a goddamn thing in this battle. Which, I guess that's fine. Jolteon's pretty overleveled as it is. But, yep, that's it for his Rhyhorn. Which, it was a joke to be perfectly honest. And now, his next Pokemon is Dugtrio at level 42 with... Let's send out Lapras. Yeah. Level 42 with Slash, Sand Tube, Mud Slap, and Earthquake. Dugtrio, you gotta be careful because it's incredibly fast, but I feel like... Nah, there it is, Earthquake, okay, yeah. I thought Lapras would outspeed it, but yeah, like I said, Dugtrio is incredibly fast, so you have to watch out for that. Odds are Dugtrio will outspeed you unless you throw out something like Charizard or Jolteon, which, again, Jolteon is incredibly useless to me in this gym. But, yep, that's kind of how that's going. His next Pokemon's gonna be his final Rhyhorn at level 50. I would send out Rhydon, but it does have Earthquake. So I'm just gonna send out, I'm gonna keep out, Okay, this is tricky. No, they all know Earthquake, so maybe having Rhydon out would not be a good idea. Let's just go back to Dragonair. Yeah, so it's got I should mention Earthquake is a signature move. So his Rhyhorn at level 50, his strongest Pokemon, with Takedown, Rock Blast, Scary Face, and Earthquake, which, this begs the question, why is that not a Rhydon? That should be a Rhydon. In the original games, he had a Rhydon. I don't know why they toned down the difficulty thinking that we couldn't handle a Rhydon. For God's sakes, it's level 50. How many things have we fought? We fought Arcanines, we fought Alakazams. I think we can handle a Rhydon at this point. It's a little bit ridiculous. Anyway, his next Pokemon is Nidoqueen at level 44 with Double Kick, Earthquake, Poison Sting, and Body Slam. Alright, Exeggutor, this is gonna be all you. Exeggutor just psychic the crap out of it. I'd like to mention that if you're playing Pokemon Yellow, I believe one of his Rhyhorns or his Dugtrio, Future Me is gonna post which one of those two Pokemon is actually replaced with a Persian. Just because I wanted to stay true to the anime, because, you know, Giovanni and his Persian. Anyway, his final Pokemon, and we're sending out Charizard for this one. Charizard's gonna take out the last Pokemon of the last gym leader. Final Pokemon, Nidoking at level 45 with Double Kick, Earthquake, Poison Sting, and Thrash. I think it's time. I think it's time we debuted our Fire Blast. Charizard, destroy him. I'm so proud of you, Charizard. I'm so proud. Critical hit! I'm even more proud of you. We did it. That is the final gym leader. That was a truly intense fight. You have won. As proof, here is the Earth Badge. Ladies and gentlemen, we have all 8 badges. We have done it. And we get $5,000. Wait, who has the amulet coin? I forgot who has the amulet coin. Whatever. Anyway, the Earth Badge makes Pokemon of any level obey without question. It is evidence of your mastery as a Pokemon trainer. With it, you can challenge the Pokemon League. Also, take this TM. Consider it a gift for your Pokemon League challenge. And we get TM26 Earthquake, one of the best attacks in the game. It's a powerful attack that causes a massive tremor. I made it when I ran the gym here far too long ago. But yeah, Earthquake is one of the best moves in the game. It is so powerful. It attacks all foes in double battles. Flying types are obviously immune to it, but it's such a powerful attack. And it's a move that you see on so many Pokemon in competitive sets. Earthquake is phenomenal. And I really have to think about who I'm going to teach that to. Anyway, we talked to Giovanni one more time. Having lost in this fashion, I can no longer face my followers. I have betrayed their trust. As of today, Team Rocket is finished forever. As for myself, I shall dedicate my life to training again. Let us meet again someday. Farewell. Farewell, Giovanni. Who knows? We might see you again in 3 years. Maybe some of your members who refuse to accept fate might try to revive Team Rocket. Although not even close to its former glory. Anyway. Blow me away! Giovanni was the gym leader of Viridian? You are a very bad guide. If you're not even aware who the leader of this gym that you're managing is. But we did it. Leader Giovanni, the question mark is gone. Winning trainers Gary and Adam. 2 things about the sign in the original game. First of all, the sign spoiled that Giovanni was the leader. And second of all, you could actually surf on this sign. You could surf on these signs in general in the original games, I think. I remember this sign being like the particular one that you could surf on. But yeah, that does it. We are done in Viridian Gym. And if we look here, our trainer card is complete. All 8 badges. There is literally only one thing to do now, and that is to head towards the Pokemon League. And remember that path, Route 22 this way? Remember that place that Gary came out of saying that you need badges? Now that we have all 8 of them, we can head over there. That's gonna be it, guys. We are coming up to the end of this game. Well, of the main story. Let's just leave it at that. There might be more for us after we beat the Pokemon League. But this is it now. We are going to start heading towards the Pokemon League in the next episode, so we're going to cut it here. But before we go on, there's going to be a few administrative things that I need to take care of at the beginning of the episode. So we'll do that, and then we will head off to the west, to Route 22, and start heading towards the Pokemon League, guys. So yeah, thanks for watching. We'll be back with more Pokemon Fire Red.